Don't need practice.
That's right. What do we got here?
Dave Letzer from Minnesota. Nobody would tell me exactly where he lives, but
I do believe it's somewhere around Becker, Minnesota.
Becker, Minnesota. Okay.
Hey,
wherever the heck that is.
All right, guys. Welcome to the. Is this the third annual?
Third annual, yes.
Greater Plains Scratch Tournament.
Scratch Classic, whatever you want to call it. As long as you're here, that's all I care about.
I am. All right, there.
I appreciate you coming down here.
Okay. Yep. This is Henry Truitt and Joe Fleming. And we are here all the way in Sioux Falls, South Dakota at Eastway Bowl. And we have a great tournament here, guys. This is the third annual. And
It's been a long day for these guys, and both of these guys. Well, Dave has had he had an automatic bye. He was the #1 seed, so he had an automatic bye into the final eliminator here. Adam's had to bowl all day, so if my math is correct, this will be his 16th game in about 6.5 hours. So that's a lot of bowling. I'm sure his hands definitely.
Yep, and Adam was the third qualifier from our 7 games of qualifying. And I bowled next to Adam all day. He had a rocky start, but you know, he really turned it on the last couple of games to jump all the way up to third.
Definitely with a guy like Adam, he's the kind of guy, when he starts feeling adrenaline, it makes him throw the ball much better. He comes out flat, a couple of big games, he's ready to go, he's ready to bowl. So as you can see now, he's really running the ladder here. He's looking good with a new crux.
Yes, he is. He's throwing a Storm Clux. He's up on lane 5, working on the strike, second frame. Looks pretty good off his hand, and it's late, and gets the 7.
Big double. He's patting that kitty real nice. Nice shot, Adam.
And our last year's champion, Jason Hawkins, did I say that right?
Hawkinson
was just eliminated 2 matches ago.
Yep, 4th place. 33 years in a row now. He's gotten 5th year the first year. He won it last year and now the 4th. So this is definitely a tournament that's a cash cow for him.
Oh yes, it is. He bowled very well all day.
Absolutely. He's got the kind of game that's versatile on any type of pattern. So he just ran into a pair here, 5 and 6 championship pair, was oiled 2.5 hours before they actually started. So it sat, got flat. The pattern's 41 feet. It's based off the Nationals from 2013 team pattern with a little bit of reverse put in to kind of knock down the ratio a little bit. So it definitely flattened up for him.
And covers the spare nicely. And you know, I noticed something today. We took top 16, and this probably doesn't happen very often, or never does happen, but our top 5, Dave Lutz, Jason Hawking, what's this?
Adam Danielson.
And Danielson, Randy Pearson, and Jack Nelson. Those top 5s finished. They all finished in the top 5.
Exactly. That never happened. So no lower seeds coming through, but it was a tough road. After the 7 games of qualifying, they had to go into 2 rounds of 2-game total match play. So you know, that's kind of a crapshoot. It's anybody's game when you're just playing total pins.
That's right. And Jack Nelson did finish 5th, followed up by
Jason Hawkinson.
And then Randy Peterson, and now we have the last 2 standing.
Absolutely.
And it was a unique format. I actually do like the format you had here. So,
I've had a lot of questions on where this has come from. I've never heard of this. I've never bowled anything like this. This actually came to me in Reno I was sitting in the sports book for Nationals. And I was just trying to think about something unique for a one-day format instead of the typical qualifying step ladder type thing. So hopefully guys will leave here and want to come back next year.
I wanted to ask him a question.
What do you want to ask?
What the hell did I shoot to lose?
Your game?
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay, I think it was like 170.
170, yeah.
I could have maxed out for 181.
I'm fairly certain there hasn't been more than a 200, 210 thrown here in the last eliminator finals.
In the qualifying, this pair got me for $1.75. I couldn't match up on this pair. Come on, man. One more.
Adam steps up, working on a double. Really put the hammer down here with a good shot.
Looks pretty good off his hand. A little slow and a nice carry. Great ball. Obviously, he's Adam Danielson, a local guy. He is the pro shop. He runs a pro shop here at Eastway Bowl in Sioux Falls. So he's got a lot of support behind him, which definitely helps. I've been in championship matches. It helps immensely when you have people cheering for you. Gets that energy flowing, and with Adam being an energy guy, as you can see, it's really paying off.
So So off the top of your head there, Joe, do you know if you weren't obviously one of the top bowlers that got qualifying with buys, how many games would it have been to get to this point?
If you got no buys, you bowl 7 in the first, 2 in the first round of the match play, 2 more in the second, so that's 11. Then you're going to bowl the semifinals, and he carries a Brooklyn. Wow, hey, that's what you got to have. You got to have some luck involved with that. On a pattern like this, as flat as it is, you got to have it. The semifinals was a 2-game eliminator with the low man being in 5th place, so that's 13. He just bowled 2 matches. This is his 16th game, so he will bowl the max. Dave was the #1 qualifier. He only bowled the 7, and he got jetted right into the final 4 here. So this is his 16th game in the last 6.5 hours. That's a lot of bowling.
He is awfully deep for this flat pattern, and as he pulls it off his hand, goes Brooklyn and 5-pin.
No love there.
No, speaking of new bowling equipment here, Dave Lutz, he is throwing the new Radical Guru.
Radical Guru, all right.
I tell you, if you guys haven't checked this ball out, it looks quite good.
Well, definitely when he's in the pocket, there's no definite that he's definitely carrying the ball. The ball hits the pins really well in the pocket. Just looks like he has a little bit of timing issues, and he's kind of pulling it a little bit early off the bottom of the swing.
Yeah, Dave was talking to his ball rep over here, John Cryer, and he's saying his timing is off. His feet and ball are not in the same spot at the foul line. His ball's slightly ahead, causing the pull, as you said.
Sure.
And he needs to get it going.
Yeah, this is the time now. He can't get down too much here.
Well, looks like he's talking to John, maybe a ball change. Struggling to open up the bag. Oh, no, just
off. Well, he's putting his confidence. It's got him here, so he might as well trust him. He just needs to throw it better.
Looks like a standard pin down drilling for Dave with a P2 hole.
Adam, how do you have your crux laid out?
65 by 5 by 45.
65 by 5 by 45, okay.
And that is a dual angle layout, if you guys aren't familiar with that. 65 is the first angle. Obviously the higher number, the smoother or slower it will start to flip. And 5 being how far away from your PAP, your positive axis point, will determine the amount of flare.
Absolutely.
And the last 35 will determine how soon off the end of the pattern it will react.
Really is a great layout for this type of pattern.
Oh, yes, it is.
You don't want anything. Oh! Holy cow! That'll definitely keep him in the match here. Great pickup, Dave. Wow!
And takes it off the
a little bit of love
into the 10.
That's crazy because Eastway is not known for the kickbacks at all. You don't get much movement past those pins at all. It's a curtain, they stay there. Well, so good for him. Maybe that'll help change the game here.
Yep, that might energize a small charge here for the last 6 frames.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I am impressed with the Eastway bowl here. They got the old-fashioned feel to it. They got wood approaches, which some people don't care for. I personally do like the wood approaches.
Really, that wood is just the way to go. You're going to get a smooth slide all the time.
Inside, leaving the 3-6-10 or the rail, whatever you guys want to call it.
This has not been an easy spare all day, especially if you have the 9-pin. I think I saw the 3-6-9-10 picked up maybe twice today. You're just not getting much flip when you have to put it that much right.
Yeah, I was fortunate to cover it 3 times. That's 3 for 3.
But you're very fortunate.
Yes, I am.
That might have saved me about 50 pins if I could have picked up mine.
I'm throwing the Ryo T2 and easily converts.
Oh, Dave, that's what he was looking for. Adam's slowing down here a little bit, lost a little bit of count. Still on a spare, but Dave's got a chance with that miraculous pickup, which is one I've never picked up before.
No, I've never picked it up either. Picked up the 8-10.
You got to have a lot of luck,
That is for sure.
Yeah, Eastway, I tell you what, Eastway is one of the oldest houses in town. It's the second oldest in town. We have 4 bowling centers here in Sioux Falls. Their biggest thing is they want to keep that old nostalgic feel with today's technology. As you can see the scoring monitors, but you can see the old school ball returns. That's great.
Splits the rail.
Great ball. Dave really needs to answer here with a double to have any kind of hands. Got to have a double.
And has Adam ever won here before?
Adam won a doubles tournament. We have a holiday doubles tournament here that we run the day before Easter every year. Him and his partner, I forget the name, but he has won a tournament here in this house.
kind of helps a little bit with lane memory and all that.
Oh, absolutely.
Dave steps up 6 frame, needing a strike, crossing over, leaving.
Just not getting out at all.
3-6.
Yeah, that timing's really getting the best of him here.
Yes, it is.
He's got to pick this up. And you couldn't ask for, if you're a pro shop guy, you couldn't ask for a better tournament to showcase a brand new ball like what Adam's doing today with his Crux, brand new Storm ball. Obviously, it's the hottest thing on the market, and he's making it work today. So I'm sure plenty of people are taking notice.
Yeah, I did see a lot of Cruxes thrown today. And this is this tournament normally held on the same date every year?
You know, no, we've actually changed it from last year. This used to be a 2-day tournament. We used to host it in the middle of October, but scheduling difficulties with the center, they had other things going on. We changed it to a 1-day tournament this year here in the middle. Had a lot of flack from people that were hunting and whatnot in the middle of October. It's big pheasant season around South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota. So we changed it this year with good results. We had 13 more people this year. We're up to 65 entries, and we hope to just keep building. So it's something new. It's something exciting. Hopefully, people get excited about it and want to come down and bowl.
Yep, this definitely worked with the Minnesota bowling schedule as the CBA is next weekend.
No.
The Sweeper Tour was last week.
Sure.
Masters the week before.
Yep.
And really gonna need some help.
That's probably going to take the cake there.
Oh, let's not forget to mention here that the cut score today was 14-14 or 14 over, and it was a grind.
Yes, it was. In my opinion, guys had 2 opportunities to score, Game 1 and Game 7. You had the fresh back ends in Game 1, and the shot really opened up in Game 7. 3, 4, 5 were real tough as the shot was transitioning. Got just tight. You had 2 boards to play with. If you didn't make the shot, and every mistake you made, you definitely split. So, case in point by my score.
Well, looking at my score, I actually fared the best in 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, well, when you're a powerhouse hand like you got, I could see that.
But then I also fell apart in Game 5, sure. So 4-9 splits and whatnot. And here really's got a good shot.
All right. Once again, I tell you, the tale of Adam's day has been getting out of trouble. He has gotten out of so many splits, and it's definitely worked in his favor.
Oh yeah, no kidding. He's broken up so many splits, bad breaks, everything.
Absolutely.
And here he is, championship, just a couple frames away from victory.
This is definitely going to feel good for Adam if he can take this home. I know he's been putting a lot of hours in the pro shop here. His bowling game has kind of suffered, so a title like this is definitely going to go a long way in confidence and other tournaments that he bowls this year.
And you guys got a beautiful trophy, I do gotta say.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a trophy. We got a nice prize fund. Winner's going to take home $1,400 today. Loser's going to take home $1,100. They get the nice kind of glass trophy over there, and then they also get the big ass check. So.
No, I would touch it, but I'm afraid to.
I've still got my big ass check. I won the inaugural first annual Great Plains Classic that we had 2 years ago, and I still hold on to that check. It's fun to look at. So when you win a tournament with the quality of bowlers that we can get down here, it really feels good to bring home the money.
Yeah, we did have a pretty powerhouse crew out here.
Absolutely. All right. Well,
not really going to matter too much.
Not too much, but if there was ever a sliver of hope, I guess that might be it.
I do gotta say though, this is one of the few tournaments where never seen any lane issues. Normally you see maybe a machine breakdown ball stuff.
By far one of the best mechanics in the upper Midwest, Randy Clark, takes care of these machines like it's his babies. They're old A2s, and he's got them greased up, oiled up, gears, everything's running smooth. So I didn't see even an outer range today, I'll be honest with you, which is very rare. So.
Yeah, this tournament ran smoother than I thought it could ever.
I've got to give a lot of credit to the guys, the owners of Eastway, Josh and Jeremy Thomas, taking the minimum amount for lineage so that we can have $100 per bowler go back into the prize fund. The entry fee today was $120, so to be able to put in $100 per bowler really helps out.
And it crosses over, leaving the 6-10.
The rest of this match is pretty much formality.
Yep, 2 frames left, good shut up. Well, Adam can still take off 234.
Thank you. I do have stunning hair today. What can I say?
Yes, as usual.
All right, it looks like the championship run here for Adam. These are going to be feel-good shots. And when you're in a championship match, everybody wants that heart-pounding close moment, but these are the type of championship match you dream of when you're just kind of handed the trophy. You just got to make, stay clean pretty much.
Speaking of that, we will be getting a shot here with Adam in the trophy after he's done here.
It's another great ball, another great ball.
And we will be handing him this beautiful trophy.
Josh Thomas is one of the owners here at Eastway Bowl, and I'll definitely go down and give Adam a big hug here. So we'll take a couple of good pictures with him.
All right, can't wait. And we'll have this posted later, probably this week sometime.
Absolutely, we'll get everything, qualifying scores and everything that happened in the money round.
And we'll just finish on the 10th frame here.
A lot of people yelling Crux in the background, apparently. Yeah. Obviously, that's just the most popular ball out there right now. As much hype as Storm has put into it, I mean, it just has to be.
You know what fragrance that ball is?
Blackberry or something like that? I'm not sure. We'll ask Adam that for sure. I'll get a report on that for you, Henry. I don't currently own one. It's not in my future arsenal, but maybe something after the first year.
Trust me, it's in my future arsenal.
All right, one more big shot here from the champion of this year's third annual Great Plains Scratch Classic. Let's make it a good one.
It looks good off his hand.
Looks pretty good and a nice recovery. Absolutely, that's the best way to finish it. Best way to finish it. I want to thank Henry so much for doing this. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for coming down. Everybody who came down.
And that will be it there, guys. We have Adam on top, finishing Dave in second.